who are ambitious, who are workaholics, but working too much can have an impact on your health, we're finding.
Right, and we always hear that, trying to balance work and home life. People who do work a lot tend to experience increased depressive symptoms, especially for women. If they look at that number of 55 hours a week. So as you start climbing above 40 hours, you start seeing increased depressive symptoms.
What are some signs that you should look out for?
Well, we do have a tendency to take care of our physical well-being by doing things like exercising and things like that. But there are some things we can do to take care of our mental health being. So some signs that we should look for is decreased ability to sleep properly, decreased interest in our activities. We could be interacting with our friends less often. So those are some of the things that we should be looking for when we're considering the possibility that we might be experiencing some depressive symptoms.
And sometimes, maybe out of your control, maybe you're working more than 40 hours a week at times. What can you do to balance it all to make sure that you don't find yourself in a situation where you're feeling down, where you're feeling depressed?
Right. A lot of times we put pressure on ourselves to work a lot. We have these internal thoughts about having to get tasks completed. So we should reassess what we really need to have, what our expectations are at work. We take time off to go on vacation sometimes, and they can be stressful in themselves. So doing things like taking a day off just to be at home or just to go to a coffee shop, have a coffee, or read a book could be really, really helpful.
And what other signs do you think you should listen to? What would your body tell you about, I guess, hey, maybe you're doing a little too much?
Well, you'll be feeling fatigued, so you'll be tired a lot more than even though you feel like you're getting enough sleep, you're still tired during the day. You might be experiencing some other somatic symptoms, whether it be headaches or things like that, or stomach aches that really there's no physical reason why you should be experiencing those symptoms. Those are some signs that you should be looking for that may be related to some mental health issues.
Maybe don't even be afraid to ask for help or to talk to your boss about,
exactly,
cutting back on some hours.
And a lot of times places of employment have services available to you, EAP services, employee assistance programs that help you find counselors or hook you up with a counselor to talk to kind of explore these stressors or what might be contributing to the symptoms.
Some really important tips, again, because sometimes people think, oh, I'm working hard, I'm getting somewhere, and this will be fine, and they don't really consider the impacts it could have on their health.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back.